Yeah, live.
Well, folks, welcome. This is Spoon TV. We're coming to you live from the Capitol building. This is day 2 of the Capitol building, especially the Senate Star Wars protest live from the Capitol. Yesterday, we were here from the afternoon hours, beginning from the morning around 11 a.m. up to the evening hours. Star Wars of the Liberian Senate began a protest in demand of their 2 months extra sitting areas. And early this morning, it's just past 9 o'clock, and we were told that these guys were here as early as 6 a.m. this morning, placing roadblocks. They reconstructed the roadblocks that they had here yesterday, and they've also created another blockage just in front of the main entrance of the chambers of the Liberian Senate. We will go there and give you a view of what's happening there. My name is Aaron Kuban. I'm the assigned reporter of Spoon Network here at the Liberian Senate. Yesterday, we witnessed a serious scene of the guys searching for all of the nominees as well as senators in demand of their 2-month salary arrears. At some point in time, they blew out the Ways, Means and Finance Chair, Maurice Tuman, who at some point in time thought of going to the Liberian Senate chamber to conduct a hearing amidst all of the tension that was in the building. We also saw the Vice President and President of the Liberian Senate, Madam Joa Howard-Taylor, her vehicle or her motorcade was stopped. She had to walk off her vehicle to get to her office. She did not make a comment, did not speak to the guys. And so this morning they are here again. They are demanding 2 months of extra sitting benefit. The information is that the guys came for the first sitting, they did not receive anything, that is the extra sitting. This is the second sitting that the president has called them back to, and they've not received a dime. And so they are demanding. We spoke with the pro-tem yesterday, we spoke with the Secretary of the Senate. All of them have said that they too have not received their extra sitting money. The information is that the senators are being pushed, or the executive is demanding that they confirm the 2 nominees, Frank Musa Dean and Samora Pizia Wolokoli, as LRA Commissioner General and Associate Justice. The both of them confirmation hearings were planned for yesterday. The first one was planned for 10 o'clock. That was stalled by the protest, and also we understand there was a writ from the Supreme Court putting a stay order, but when we contacted or questioned the Secretary of the Senate, he said that could not have placed a stop to the confirmation hearing, but the protest is a major factor that they make them not have the confirmation hearing for Frank Musa Dean. And then at 2 o'clock, there should have been a hearing for Pizia Wolokoli, that's Samora Pizia Wolokoli. A hearing did not also go on because the protest as well. These guys left here on yesterday, and until up to 6 p.m., nothing actually happened. It is being reported that the Senate is expected to have one of the hearings at 11 o'clock this morning. It's just past 9 a.m. here in Monrovia, and we're looking forward to see as to whether the Senate will have any confirmation hearing here, because the guys have remained recalcitrant. They believe that they should receive their money before any hearing is taking place. Yesterday they made a clarity that they are not against the confirmation hearings, but rather they want their money. Charles Brown is the head of the guys who are here protesting. He's the head of the Liberian Senate. So Charles Brown is the head of the Senate Star Wars Association. Charles Brown, welcome to Spoon TV.
Thank you for affording me the opportunity to inform the Liberian people and the world large as to the unfolding at the grounds of the Capitol.
It is as early as 9:17 a.m. and you guys have really gathered here. Why are you here this time around?
Lately, last night we've been threatened by the chairperson of executive, Senator Sir Joseph, on ground that he was going to bring the CDC CPP, COP, to repeat what they did at the American Embassy to the students, to the US students. So we took it as a challenge. So I communicated with my guys Those are all that are entitled to this money. This money is not charged by entitlement. This money is not nobody entitlement. It is the workers of the Capitol building. So we spread all the information, and everybody decided that we come here this morning by 6 a.m. we're here to challenge the CDC COP, because this is not about the CDC COP. This is about our benefit. We clear. We are not concerned about the political aspect of this thing. We are concerned about our benefit. Once the Senate come down today and give our benefit, they even want to confirm Kiadia or Edo, they can go ahead. We don't have confirmation power at Starbucks. We don't have voting power. What we have is what we are worked for under the Constitution, Article 18 of the Liberian Constitution, equal work, equal pay. So we clear. Give our 2 months extra session benefit. Those are entitled to gas. Give our 2-month gas. Give our $200-300 that we can receive times 2. Besides that, we need our area gas. The budget that you have, they're going December 31st. Those are entitled to gas. The government is only on 5 months gas. Now, the aspect of people wanting to politicize our thing and leaving legitimate concern, we're not going behind that. Let be clear. Let be clear. Now you got the 54th legislature that will be dissolving on Tuesday. You got one chairman on Ways and me who have gone for elections in the Maurice Setuma. You are massively defeated. If we allow the formality that the executive asked them to do, when those formalities are completed and they dissolve the 54th legislature on Tuesday, how are we going to get our benefits? Who we think we'll be speaking to?
Now, yesterday you made all of these points, but what I'm concerned about, there have been several hours since 6 p.m. when you parted this place. What has been the latest update as it relates to negotiation surrounding you getting your
there have been no negotiation, no official negotiation. What we did yesterday was when we all decided to hold the entrance here, as you can see our gate. The protest got down, but as usual, somebody activities when the protest get down, you will say we should constitute a committee, go to the office. Once we brought what we're doing, we will not live up to his commitment. The more recent one was the last sitting, when they all abandoned their respective campaigns and came here, including Senator Dillon, Nyomlikanga Lawrence, Jonathan Borchard. These people were brave to tell us that they abandoned their campaigns and come and sit for the president free, because according to them, they didn't get a damn. They protested to back up from the same protest. We did it. At the end of the day, Abache were brave to get each employee $50 US. That was an insult. So where Abache took the $50 US to get from your cocoa farm, is your farmer that plenty cocoa, when you sell your cocoa, then you come there, you pretend that you're doing favor to us. That was a disservice. So yesterday, asking us to go to the office again, we said no. If you got good intent for us, come under the tree, speak to us. Because there's a parable that says when snake bites you, you see laser tail, you'll be afraid. The protest don't have no history of being committed to us in the kind of arrangement. So why should we protest for a legitimate benefit? You sat with the president to call you back, you arranged. They gave our benefit. You took the extra session benefit, and this should be there among your senators. Each senator took 60,000 home. Now you put them under the impression that you should confront Samora Wolokoli and confront the Associate Justice. What would come from there?
This sounds to me like a breaking news. Yesterday we spoke with most of the senators, including the protest. They said they not received any money. You are alleging that they received 60,000.
They received 60,000 each. The 60,000 they received is from the core, because it's a law. When the president called the legislature by, before they sit, before the legislature act on any provision that for which the president called them by, they can get their benefits. So all of the benefits, including us, have been eaten by them. Of recent, I'm saying the 30 senator received 60,000 each. The 29 senator, because of Nathan, peace be to the arches. They received 60,000 each. Now the 29 senators.
What did you get this information? Because we hear you making
because I got the information on the basis of the Spoon Network putting 1.3 million allotment. So where are allotment going? They should be answering to the 1.3 allotment that was signed by the Samora that's supposed to come there for confirmation, approved by the finance minister, and no allotment have been released. Where the money gone? So the debt should be there, the 1.3 per the 29 senator is 60,000 each. You left her out. Now you're hoping that the confirmation of Samora and that of the Chief Justice is where you want to pour your hand to get us. Those are illegal money. We don't trust the arrangement. So it's a game play between them. The president don't trust them because the president will get in the morning and they don't confirm his 2 nominees on the basis of senator who going may want to pay more loyalty to Boakai on the basis of appointment. Some of them want appointment. Most of those senators that were defeated, they are joining. So now they don't even trust the president that when they confirm the two nominees, the president also getting the money. So where we are, staff up, we are talking about the extra section benefit, not confirmation benefit. That's not our point.
Talking about legitimate money.
Legitimate money. The president call you back before you seek to add on anything. No benefit. We were here. This is my 16th year in the legislature. Even the government they consider as rebel government chancellor. When chancellor used to call the legislature back, they bring the money in buses here and break the buses and share the money before we can even add on anything. Now, President Ellie Johnson Sirleaf, when she called up a lot of extra sessions here, the money will go to our account before we start working. Why this government? Besides that, why was Senator Dino tell me that he called up her campaign at the time? Nyomdi Kanga Lawrence will tell me that she called out her campaign at the time to come work for President. We are free. In your son, my Aaron, the Spoon Network, you can believe those things. We are in the heat of campaign. Senator Tiaje got down here. When we pull out the roadblock, he told us that if President we are free, that will leave from Sando and Panama campaign to come here to say they are free. No, I will not do it. But at the end of the day, the protest told us that they called themselves back and gave each of $50. That was very wicked. It's satanic. It's counterproductive. Why would national leaders not be nationalistic these days? You think about yourself? You think we are children? You think we have rubber coppers to our houses? By Monday, we're supposed to be paying school fees. You see, each of someone got 4 children, 6 children. Give our little benefit. You take it $12,000, $13,000. Then you take it $300, adding it to your own.
Let me just flip it a little bit. Yesterday we saw the presence of state security here. Some of you were stating that the state security had no jurisdiction in this building. What was your backing? What did you mean when you say the state security should not have come here to restrict your protest?
We said that the state security never had jurisdiction in terms of the constitutional provision that talk about impeding on the legislative functions. That provision covers us as workers here. The same way when lawmakers leaving a house to come to work, nobody should feel it. Even we as workers, when we come here, nobody's supposed to do the same. Every provision on lawmakers here is not only for them. It covers us. So this is our house. We say we get proud with our parents. We still our parents coming to sit with us. They want to intimidate us, but with the state police that don't have no jurisdiction here. You got a sergeant armed department here. You got a security department here. But how will they function when they are all in what we're advocating for? And you are paying them. They will work for you. But you take all of their benefit, then you take it to yourself. Then you call police. And the police are being called by Senator Maurice Situma. Today, another instruction has been added to our protest. No senator will enter any office here today.
No senator?
No senator will enter any office here today.
Oh,
no! No one senator will enter your office today. They must stay home until they pay us. So now against the confirmation here on Samuel Wolokoli, he's your best friend. Musa Dean, over the years, he has performed. He did well for the Liberian people. That is not in my prayer view to stop his confirmation hearing. What we want is our benefit. They gave our 2 more benefit, our 2 more extra section salary. They gave our 5 more area gasoline. They pay our insurance. We have taken medical benefit from mutual insurance. There was a contract signed by the Liberian and mutual. We have taken the people treatment. The Senate have not been in the position to pay. The Senate allocated buses in their budget. Our chairman will come for the 2 buses to throw about. So they were budgeted. He is Situma.
So that it seems to me that your demands continue to increase.
Yeah, on a daily basis.
Yes. There are so many other issues.
So many other issues.
Don't you think someone will align this thing with political intention?
No.
When you keep increasing,
but are they not legitimate? Are these concerns not legitimate? These are concerns that will be meeting with them in house and no redress. Can you can you imagine? You got a chairperson on rule order and administration. Rescue 1. The people who all think face the country. They have resumed gasoline on 50%. They still giving staff 100%, and they still giving staff 50% gasoline. And the allotment go as 100%. What the cut of the 50% is staff going? These are things that must stop. They will say want to build this country. You taking 7,000 US, 10,000 US gasoline. You giving somebody $40 gasoline, then you call it to $20. Is that a fair play here? These are things we engaging in no redress. So they say you can use 1 stool to kill a lot of birds. So we use this situation we second them to our demand. First, pay mutual insurance for the medication we have taken in the Liberia hospital. The bill is there. We signed a contract, we gave the contract to mutual. We must pay. The 2 buses that were budgeted for, they come budget that he laughed. I want to pronounce those 2 buses to us. And the budget he laughed. If possible, they can go and withdraw the allotment and use the money. Because Senator Morris Setuma don't have a history of who working in any place that he worked. So then most of the concessions are damaged in the country, in his country. It was done by Setuma when he was close to President Ellen Johnson. Today, Setuma has been the chairman on Ways and Means for 6 full years. Let you show me one impact he has made in any staff of life. There are times they will take a few money and offer the staff of war and go to Allah.
Thank you very much, Charles.
Thank you.
Charles Brown is the spokesperson of the Senate Staff Association. We're going to take you around the building to show you exactly some of the blockage that have been placed around the entire building here. The guys have said that no senators will be allowed in the building. Unlike yesterday, we saw some senators in the building. And the guys are saying that this time around there will be no senator.
No money, no hearing. 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 No money, no hearing.
Well, folks, we're coming to you live from the Capitol building. My name is Aaron Kuban. You see, this is the entire compound. It's so early. Like I said, it's just about 9:29 here in central Monrovia. We have the main entrance there. There are not been any senators who has come to work. Most of the time they are here around 10 o'clock, and it's 9:23. When the senators start to arrive here, we are expecting that there might be more heightened tensions from the grounds of the Capitol building. But let's take you around the building to show you exactly what are some of the blockades that the guys have set here, and they are very much firm on getting their benefits. According to them, they also need there are 2 buses that was announced in the budget last year for staffers. Those buses have not been purchased according to them, and also 5 months of gasoline that also has not been given to them as staffers. They need that money too as well. So the demands, as the hours go and the days go, we continue to get more demands and new demands from the guys. You see, this side yesterday was not blocked, but today the guys have blocked this side of the Capitol building. As a matter of fact, this is one of the entrances of the Capitol building, the Senate wing of the legislature. So this is one of the entrances. You use this route to go to the main chambers of the Liberian Senate, or you either use this side, but this is the side the vice president will usually use, and so they blocked that side and also blocked this side. So yesterday what we noticed is that vehicles were being directed from the back of the using the wing of the House of Representatives over to the wing of the Senate from the back side. That's the Capitol bypass side of the road, then over to this side, and then they use this route to get to the Senate wing. But this time around, the guys have blocked both sides. They blocked the main entrance to the Senate wing and the back side to the Senate wing. But one thing, someone could use that side and just get into the building, but this is what they believe should be done. And so we are still here. We are coming to you live. We will continue to be posted here on the grounds of the Capitol building until we see what happens later on with the arrival of some senators who are expected to be here. My name is Aaron Kuban, and I'm coming to you live from the Capitol building, from Capitol Hill here in Monrovia. So visually, this place is a bit empty. There is no vehicle here in terms of our senators. There is no vehicle here. We can't see any vehicle of our senators here. They've not started arriving. We're hearing that there should be a hearing about 11 o'clock this morning. That has not been officially confirmed, and that's what Charles Brown said. And so we are looking forward to what happens later on this morning from the grounds of the Capitol building. It's I got about 28 minutes up to 10 o'clock, and usually at 10 o'clock senators will start arriving on this ground. Let's see what happens. Yeah, and the guys have already also threatening to lock the entrances of this entire building, not just the wing, but they believe that this is not about the House of Representatives, so they cannot lock the entire entrance because the folks from the House of Representatives also have to walk. They have to get to their various offices, and they are not involved into this entire situation. So you see, ladies are here too, women are here as early as this morning. They are also part of this protest action, and you see different individuals are here as part of this protest action, and this is the roadblock. Yeah, please, just few steps away from the wing of the Liberian Senate. Yeah, there are two areas when you enter the main compound of the Capitol building. They have the House of Representatives wing on the right, and then you have the House of Senate wing on the left. And so this entire place here has this side is blocked from the back and the front this time around. And so the guys are here demanding that they get their arrears for the extra sitting benefit 5 months. They are 5 months.
And we are not politicians, we are starvers. We don't want just benefits. We're not trying to get involved in the money.
The person that come up and then say, oh, we saw Sange, he don't have the money. But he said, the money. I told me. Where are many people there? But I have to choose the money. The money we still have, you again,
but so we are still here on the grounds of the Capitol building. We've spoken with the spokesperson. We are still here, we're watching to see what happens, but we remain posted. Stay with us, don't you go away. We remain posted here on the grounds of the Capitol building live. What is happening here? We see a particular vehicle that's arrived here and is being prevented from getting through. Good morning. You can't put that, you holding yourself on the camera. Welcome again. Yesterday we spoke with you lengthily, and I see you here this morning again in demand of your arrears from the Liberian Senate. As early as this morning, it's almost 10 o'clock, and you are here demanding.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me take this time to say thanks to the management of Spoon Communication Network for the vital information that they are providing to the people of Liberia. It is on the basis of that, we who are in the communication, we understand how important information sharing is. So we want to say thanks to the management of Spoon Network. And by introduction, my name is Arthur T. Gibson. I'm a staff of the Liberian Senate with specific assignment with the Press Bureau of the Liberian Senate. With respect to the issue yesterday, you know we have a common saying. If you attempt to kill a snake, once that snake is not yet dead, you have to keep knocking it.
Okay.
You have to keep knocking it until you can see that dead snake. Yesterday we started. Today, our action will continue our action will continue as long as members of the Liberian Senate, precisely the Senate, as long as they fail to honor our demands, our action will continue. Our action will continue. It's irreversible. The only time we'll cut off this action is when the leadership consents to our demand.
How hasty do you want this response to be like? Because I see some of your colleagues are saying that if their phone cannot ring with their light of their money, they're not going to leave from there. That means are you brushing out the issue about negotiation and setting a date in which you can get your money?
The first thing here, with respect to negotiation, this is not the first time. This is not the first time since the leadership came to power. Especially the leadership headed by Senator Albert Tubechi as President pro tempore. This is not the first time for them to call up for negotiation. We've been negotiating and they've been promising. I can give you the definite time of some of those promises that were made. I can remember June 1st, 2019. The President pro tempore had a departmental meeting, and at that time I was with the maintenance department. The president promised that indeed one of our demands was to provide transportation because we don't have buses here. And he said that we're not going to provide buses for you people because when we buy those buses, the city director they can the senator they can use those vehicles. So what we will do, the money we're supposed to take to buy a vehicle, we'll add it on your money as transportation allowance. Up to today, as I speak to you, that is yet to happen. Another time again, May the 8th, 2022, right under the tree here, right under here. Senator Sir Joseph came here, he stood up right here, May 8th, 2022, at about 11 a.m., right under the tree. He promised us, because no water in the whole building, the bathroom. Yeah. He said that you are going to buy a water truck for the Liberian Senate so that there will be running water here. Up to today's day, I said May 8, 2022, he made that promise. That promise never came to pass. So we are not here to negotiate. These people that they can feel more days here. By the 8th, by Tuesday of next week, the 54th legislature will be dissolved. So when everyone leave, how do we go? Who do we go to? Who do we go to? So our demand will remain on the action here until our demands are met. If not, no other way will be done.
I saw that the guys are demanding something even more than what he demanded yesterday. Aside from the 2 months arrears, you're also demanding gasoline, your gasoline benefit, and also 2 buses that were placed in the budget.
Those are some of the issues, those are some of the promises that were being made by the leadership of the Liberian Senate. And those demands, those promises are not being fulfilled by the leadership. So then we have this situation. You can use the road to hold the bush. So we'll use a particular situation to bring in everything. We need transportation.
How long have you been working here at the Capital Building?
I've been here for a little over a decade, more than maybe 12 years or 15 years, or something close to that.
Okay.
Being here.
So what difference in terms of comparing the leadership of Abachi and other past leadership, what difference did you notice?
In the first place, my brother, leadership is not about flamboyancy. Leadership is not about eloquence. Leadership is not about wealth. But rather it's about what? Behavior and value. The way how you behave, how people value you as their leader. For me, as an individual, they current administration. You know the government, the CDC, the government, right?
Yeah.
CDC. Eh? My brother, names are very, very important. Names have effect, either positively or negatively. If not, then you look at it. This leadership, the leadership fail us miserably. Even on the national level, they fail us. There is no way. The only comparison, if you try to compare past leadership to this current one here, the negative will be more than the positive for this leadership. The negative impact of this leadership is more than a positive impact. What impact have they made on our life? Nothing. The impasse, Dream Administrative Administration, Dream Administrative Administration. Serve here. People used to know that indeed we're working. Because why they used to feel the positive impact. But here we are today. This is the first time for me I've been here for a little over a time. This is my very first time for a sitting government to have refused to pay their welcome for the Christmas season. This is the first time. It was just yesterday before those of us who work with UBA, before we got a message, we go get it alive yesterday. So they are not made no positive in our life, nothing. People here, they are educated. Nobody is limited. Even the super, you go to the maintenance department of the Liberia Senate, you got college graduate there, they got BSc. But they are being underpaid. Because the people they don't have, they are not concerned about the people of Liberia. And I told Senator Shaman yesterday, they don't value us because they don't know our function. They do not know our function. If you get your child in the home, and you know that your child, every soon morning you see that child cleaning the yard, the poor child, cleaning the yard whatsoever. You know the importance of that child. Because while that child is playing his role in the home, he's able to cut the grass, to do everything that the poor child. Maybe to hold water whatsoever, and the child doing everything. But for these people that they are heartless people, they got no conscience, they don't have the fear of God.
In majority, all of them are in majority.
In majority. And you know here at the legislature, every policy decision that are made here are based on the majority. And the heartless people that are in the majority. I work with the legislature, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not guessing. I know what I'm talking about. Very heartless people. And they build here. And that capital building here, that capital building, that CB. The C letter C stand for compromise. The B stand for building. This building is a compromise building. Members of the legislature, they have been compromised. They are our compromise. This is the reason why you see the country going like this. They are responsible for the condition that the people are going. Every one of them. Not one person. All of the senators, the lawmakers, they are compromised. By the time they come, as soon as they get that money, and they forget about the staff here. And they forget to know their officers where they can sit in and receive those huge sum of money. Those officers have been taken care of by their staff. I told Senator Shaman yesterday, they traveled and they were sending, and someone started, they were sending right here. I told them. How you can count away in the morning? Someone they travel and when they leave their houses, who in the morning when they go to their bosses, their houses, they will be there until 11 o'clock in the day before they can go home. But when you can't do the benefit, they don't want to give the staff their benefit. But we'll tell them. And this is a clear message for the incoming, the 55th legislature. Man, will increase our strength. I don't care what they do.
It's not about partisanship.
It's not about partisanship. It's about our right. It's about our right.
What she say?
We are entitled to ill. It is our right to live. It is our right to live. If you look at chapter 3, article 11, section C, all persons are equal before the law and are therefore entitled to the equal protection of the law. Why? Why are they treating us like this? Say they don't know our value, will make them to know that we are important in this building. Most of the work have been done by us. They got oversight, lawmaking, representation. How many of them can really perform? How many of them? How many of them can perform their oversight role? Some of the draconian law they can be passed here, they can pass it in their own interest. Lawmakers, they got concession, they got companies. When the money can they get contract to the company. If the company cannot function, who will they call for them to pay? Wow. These are the people that are causing problems in the country. Members of the legislature, they are the problem in this country. They have the power to impeach the president. They have the power to impeach the associate justice, whosoever. And they did it here. They are the problem in this country. And this is a clear message. They must get it clear for me. They must get it. The 55th legislature will not play. We will not sit down here to allow for the city to happen. We will not continue it. I don't care how they feel. We are settled. We are competent to be lawmakers as well. We are semi-legislators, those of us who are working here. When it comes to money, they will take all the money, then they say that. They know how they actually, you see, all here. Go to the maintenance department. They can qualify people there. They can get $50 for what? Tell them. Let that message go. Members of the 55th legislature, those who say they can't be protest, they can't be this, they can't be that. We're waiting for them. We're waiting for them.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That's a staffer of the Liberian Senate. He's from Central Administration, not a personal staff. He's from the Senate Press Bureau and demanding his benefit in his areas. And they are demanding it now that it be done immediately. Once it's given to them, they will disperse from this place, and you can see them. They are here since yesterday. The guys are here this morning. They arrived very early in the morning to ensure that they get their benefit. Senators have not started arriving yet. But we see the staffers of other senators are here. As a matter of fact, today is Friday. Today is not an official section day, but rather the legislature, you understand, there should be a public hearing later on today. There should be a public hearing. And so we are coming to you live from the Capitol building. Those of you just joining us, and let me just do a recap of why we are here. These are Senate staffers from both personal staff and central administration. They are demanding their extra sitting benefit. Yesterday, they were demanding their 2 months of extra sitting benefit, but this morning when we spoke to their spokesman, Charles Brown, he informed us that there have been new demands added to their demand on yesterday. This time around, they want their 5 months of gasoline that have not been provided to them, and the Senate Pro Tem will have to account for the 2 buses that, according to him, were allotted in the budget of last year. And so that those buses, according to them, have not been procured, and now that they are leaving, they need to account for those buses, then added to the 2 months of salary areas. That is their extra sitting areas. And so they were here yesterday. The extra sitting could have continued yesterday with the confirmation hearing of Samura Wolokodi, Liberia Revenue Authority Commissioner General Designate, and the Associate Justice Designate Frank Musa Dean. But those 2 hearings did not take place because of the protest action that occurred yesterday. And so those 2 hearings did not take place, and this is becoming continuous because the guys have come here this morning again demanding their money. So we are still here this morning. My name is Aaron Kuban, and we remain here up to the end. Let's see what happens. Let's see the end of this entire protest. And so we will speak with one of the protesters here. This guy is a staffer in one of the offices here at the Liberia Senate. Welcome to Spoon TV.
Yeah, thank you.
I see you are here this morning. Like yesterday, you are still demanding your arrears. What's the latest surrounding this entire thing?
Firstly, I am Musa Mike Mara. I'm in the office of Senator Darius Tidon. I'm here demanding my money, that's my incentive. And the struggle will continue because we're not seeing light. Will continue up to the 15th, up to the 16th. The reason the struggle continues to the 16th, everybody surrounding the inner leadership is in the basket. We need our money. We want to use our money to pay our children's school fee. We want to use our money to pay our house rent. We want to use our money to feed our children at home. So we need our money. And the extra setting fee is by law. That once they call you back to work, your staffers come back to work at the Liberia Senate. That has been the tradition, it's a law. It has been Taylortown, it has been Ellington, and under the 6-year regime, it not regularly happen. They always play with us. Sometimes they'll play with girl $50, will not him up. I sometimes wonder why people, we the king maker. We make king. We made a king. And they treat us like a cow. The protein don't have mercy for us. And we understand the history of the protein. We don't go that route. Our demand today of the election, we want our money before any election can hold in this place. We need our money to feed our children, to pay their school fees. For now to the 60, we need our money. And yesterday I was surprised that Sir Joseph insulted us, asking a boy to trade. Sorry to say to trade our assets for him to. Sir Joseph, our voter in Monrovia, is certain senator. The man is and yet what you like he said, you see a surprise will surprise you. And if he said you don't get us surprise, the Staffers Association from the Liberia Senate, the Staffers Association from the Liberia Senate will give you surprise. And the surprise will get the Staffer, will get the senator. All of the senators will see this surprise. And then the beginning of the surprise. That nobody, no senator enter the building. No senator enter the building. Even a vice president, yes, I was surprised by the vice president. Instead of talk to her like mother, papa, the process like we are animals. But we understand her. I'm grateful that my children all schooling, they're all well, they're healthy, and they're not taking drugs. But for her, she don't have a mother feeding because one child she born live astray with drugs. So that's why she treated her like that. Anybody that have children feeding, that have child feeding, you will talk to the crowd as a mother. But she don't have one. The one she has is crazy. And I have three. My three is normal and schooling a better school.
Okay. So also understand that aside from the 2 months extra sitting areas, you are also demanding other things.
Yes. Months ago, the president started to order and say, your posts are ready. As soon as we go for the break, before we go for the break, the Christmas break, we'll bring your 2 buses to you. President. Up to now, the boss is staying in his county for his re-election. So we need our posts. Besides that, our gas, they owe us 6 months gas.
Okay. 6 months instead of 5 months. 6
instead
months.
of 5 months, 6 months gas they owe.
Okay.
We need our 6 months gas. The extra sitting, our extra sitting is 2 months. So the 2 months gas attached to that 8 months gas. We need that. Any attempt to deny us from what we need, I challenge them. Nobody enter the place here. Even PSU follow you to enter here, we pull them up. And yesterday we saw COP from CDC attack, or even one of the security were attacked on the step from COP. Those guys who went and stabbed our product at the American embassy, let me say to them, let me take off my hat and talk to them. What you did at the American embassy is quite different from this crime. And what you did to those guys, maybe they were sleeping. Our eyes are open. Any train you take, your camera will take the train. And your leader to feed the pin. So let me say to them, the CDC COP, if you feel like more arrogant and repulsed, you are more arrogant and repulsed. You are one of the hooligan in this town who did never stop people. We are prepared to do the same. If you can't hear your attempt, what you did yesterday, any attempt to try it today, start from today to the 16th, we will do more than what you did to the embassy. Because we are men like you, and we are women like you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So you see, one of the staff was here making his quest here this morning. Folks, we are still here on the grounds of the Capitol building. We are still here on the grounds of the Capitol building, bringing you live coverage from the grounds of the Capitol building. We will try to do this adjustment here and